AI is actually doing more damage to your content creator business than good. I'm just thinking out loud. Some of us don't know how to actually manage our time efficiently, so we jump to every tool that we think can actually do that. When at the end of the day, we still have to learn how to manage our time. The reason why some of us are actually getting slowed down by AI is because we're still spending so much time now on a new thing, this AI tool, and whatever that tool is, you fill in the blank. Maybe we're spending way too long on chat gpt to give us the prompts and the answers back that we're kind of looking for to help use as a brain jogger. We're spending way too much time on that than still the actual content that we need to produce. I know I've done it. Like, that's why I have this channel, just a space that we can just be real and talk, because I have gone down the rabbit hole of looking at all these different AI platforms and all these different AI solutions and automation, and all this stuff is awesome. It's really cool to see where we are going technology wise. But how many of these tools do we really need? How many tools are better than the next tool that we already figured out a whole system on how to use? We already spent the time to learn how to use it. And then we jump on this other one because it does one more additional thing. And we continue to self sabotage ourselves as content creators because we're relying on these tools to help us, but we're spending so much time in this tool again. Do you guys remember all the funnel days of all these different funnel strategies? How you had this website that can build out this formula for you to spit out this answer. You had a web page, and then you had a sale and an upsell and the email. Like, all these things work and they are efficient, right? But the ones that have success with them are the ones that are simply implementing it and then moving on to the next, implementing it and moving on to the next. They're not moving on to the next solution to duplicate what they just accomplished. They're moving on to the next product to sell with that solution. So I have fallen into the trap. And if you have to, like, let me know. Like, we might be on the same page here of buying the new thing, thinking that it could do a little bit more and it'd be a little bit more efficient, a little bit more effective in what I'm trying to do, generate a few more sales. And at the end of the day, it costs me more than anything. It costs me time, energy, effort, the price of the product after it went past the 30-day trial, like, or some of the stuff I did never use. And I'm looking at a platform now I logged into. I was like, man, I got this years ago and I never use it. What am I paying for? I literally have to every 6 months or a year do an audit of all the subscription stuff that I'm paying for to see if I'm actually using it for anything that I'm trying to accomplish. And so one of the things now is my goal to streamline a lot, this YouTube channel, specifically this segment of videos. It's just me unfiltered with the mic in my hand or a mic in front of me, like this one, and just talking to the camera and just letting you know what's going on, what my thoughts are. And these AI tools and solutions, they're great. Like, we see everybody has a new a doll toy now of themselves with their favorite little thing. So that's pretty cool, but is it actually effective for us as content creators? Are we actually seeing a return on our time to actually create the little doll of ourselves, or are we just playing with these tools and not actually generating revenue? As a content creator, my goal is to generate revenue, make sales, be able to do this day in and day out and not have to worry about having to work a traditional job, right? I want to be able to leverage the ability to show up on these platforms and monetize, not play with tools all day trying to figure out which one is better than the next, because it doesn't really matter. I just need the tool to do the thing that it says it's going to do. So as content creators, as influencers, as thought leaders, as those of us that are creating content to make money off of our content, and we're looking at ways to do that more efficiently, yes, these AI tools will help us do them. but are we spending too much time actually just tinkering with them and just letting them do the thing that they're just supposed to do for us? It's just me thinking out loud.